Hi. This week we'll be playing Kabuki Quantum Fighter, and I haven't entered the game yet because even though it's an NES title, this game has a surprising amount of cutscenes and an intro part which I found kind of more than many other NES games I have played, and I wanted to show you from the very beginning how it starts and how it looks. Okay, Kabuki Quantum Fighter, let's go. Okay, so we play as this guy named Scott O'Connor. Typical European American name. And you'll see what happens next. Okay, so this is the start screen. Let me just take a quick picture for the... Oh, I can't, sorry. I wanted to take a picture for the thumbnail, but I'll do it later. Okay. Okay, and this part blew me away when I was a kid. Okay, so basically, boy, push A. So basically you play as this guy, this soldier, and your mind got transferred into the whatever nuclear computer or something, and during the transfer, instead of your avatar, your version of your body which is inside the computer, instead of being your normal self, you're this kind of Kabuki warrior. Kabuki is some sort of Japanese theater style. I hope I'm not saying this wrong. And you hit enemies with your hair. Look. Yeah. And I used to play this as a kid, and I found it pretty difficult compared to other games. But if you go through the levels enough times, you start to get the hang of it. I haven't played it all that much lately. Usually I play these games for a couple of days, a few times for a couple of days before recording. I'm talking about the NES titles. All other games I'll be covering soon, I play them normally. Come on. Okay, so you have below the screen, you have your life, the red squares. The chips, which are the blue lines, represent your ammo for your secondary weapon. Below that you have the enemy life, which is the life of the bosses you'll encounter, the score. Then to the right you have which weapon you have selected. See, I'm switching between the hair, which is my primary weapon, and these, I don't know what to call them, darts. And below that, a timer, as standard for most NES games. But I'm not really sure why NES games all used to have a timer. Was it something from a remnant from arcades? I have no idea. And like, I think wacky races, if you go back and move forward again, the enemies respawn. But in this game you can use that to farm a bit of life and ammo, like this. It's kind of boring, but it gets the job done. And just want to stock up on ammo. I think I missed a cutscene. I think there was more to that cutscene earlier, but maybe it's later, I don't know. Between each level you have another part of the story, another cutscene. And the explanation in this case is that this guy O'Connor had a relative, an uncle or something, which was a famous Kabuki actor, and that's why he looks like this when going inside the computer, which makes no sense, but we'll take it as it is. I'm not really sure. But if I remember correctly, I think this game was inspired by a movie, a Japanese movie. What am I doing? Jump, hit, jump, hit, jump. Ah, he got me. Yeah, this first weapons range is not all that big. I playing so... Why is my playing so dumb today? Yeah, anyway. Time over! I talked a lot. And I got a time over. I'm gonna try to concentrate more this time. The game is pretty good for an NES game. Not that I'm by any means an authority on what's good for the NES, but compared to what I got a chance to play, it's challenging, and all the cutscenes and the music and kind of all parts of this game are interesting. Okay, let's try to farm a few more pieces of ammo. The first level is not that difficult at all, and the first boss is a piece of cake, and as you progress it starts to get harder and harder. And if I remember correctly, there are some references to other games like Contra. I think, yeah, this is the one. I think there's a level which references Contra's the level from Contra where you have to climb. You jump from platform to platform. The first Contra, I mean, for the NES. I jumped over all of these guys. I'm very sleepy today. Woke up real early, went to the gym, had a lot of work after at my job. And I'm not using that as an excuse, but I sure feel like my playing is not all that good right now. Usually I get to the end of the level with much more health and ammo, because it influences the amount of health you have when ending a level. Has an effect on what you get for the next level, and this is the first boss. And the way things are looking, I think he'll beat us. Yeah, but we'll try again with the normal amount of lives. So I guess each boss has a pattern, but I didn't really take the time to remember them. I usually just make sure I have enough life and ammo when I reach the boss, and just spam the attacks. Real good strategy. Okay, attention. Hey! Oh, I pressed start instead of A, and I think I skipped some of the text. Yeah, and after every level, your secondary weapon gets an upgrade. Punch the beetle, and usually these birds always get me. This is water. If I stand still, it'll push me back or forward. Let's try again. And I'm out of ammo for the secondary weapon, but I still have my my hair. The music's fantastic for an NES game. I don't know if it's saying too much, but what am I doing? It's Castlevania level of good. Yeah, I'll try to be a little more careful because my playing really sucks. Usually I breeze for the first couple of levels, but today I'm not feeling it. Come on, go away. Usually these guys do their little dance and then they leave. At least that floating mouth. And I died again. And we have 2 continues. Oh, no, that was the timer. Yeah, I think I'll play till the second boss and call it a night. And I was thinking maybe the next game I'll try won't be an NES game. Maybe I have a playthrough of Monster Hunter Freedom for the PSP, which I played about 40 hours. I'm 40 hours in the game and then abandoned it. I stopped playing because I started The Witcher 3. But maybe I'll do a video about Monster Hunter, or maybe 2 videos, one in which I do things in the town, because you have a farm and you get to do various stuff in the town, and the other one maybe I'll try to hunt a monster. But I'm thinking maybe I should practice a bit more before recording, because if it's anything like today's playthrough, it won't be that much interesting. I have to fight, I think, Rathalos in Monster Hunter. That's my next hunt. And I think I tried once or twice, but didn't manage to beat him. Okay, so we reached the end of the level, and then we have the next level in which we have to go down pretty fast because we have a very short amount of time. Yeah, 50 seconds. Like I said, the more I hate these dogs. They're dogs and their attack is basically a jump and they take out a sword or something. Kinda weird. Oh my god, look at the left bar. Yeah, we can take the boss, no problem. Okay, so let's beat this boss and call it a night. Oh my god, look at that ammo. Okay, so this guy jumps around, throws that energy ball, and splits himself in two. But it doesn't matter, because we nearly beat him. That was easy. Okay, so this is Kabuki Quantum Fighter. It's a decent enough game by all means. Graphically, the music's great. The gameplay's challenging, but once you get the hang of it and go through the levels a few times, it's nice. Okay, if you wanna play it till the end, if you wanna try to beat it, good luck. Okay, bye. See you next week.